Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, A Perfect Place to Start. My name is Catherine, and today we're going to be doing a Pinterest inspired DIY. So here is my inspiration piece, which was a banner that was made out of Dollar Tree supplies, and we're going to be using these Dollar Tree ornaments to recreate this banner. So today's video is part of the Pinterest DIY challenge put on by Domestic Diva, and I will link her channel down in the description box below. She actually has 3 channels, a cooking channel, a cleaning channel, and a DIY channel, and she does a lot of really fun DIYs that are trash to treasure, and she does some furniture flips, and she just has a lot of really fun content at her channel. So make sure you go check that out along with the playlist so you can see everyone's videos for the Pinterest inspired DIY. So we're going to start with our cat ornament, and we're using some acrylic paint that I've watered down with water so it gives it more of a stain look instead of an actual painted look. And I'm just going to go ahead and do that on all the cats on both sides. Next we're going to paint the hats, and I decided to paint them purple, and I drew a line to give them some dimension on the hat. Once I get it all painted though, I don't really like how it looks, and I do end up going back over these hats with some black paint, which I end up really liking a lot better. And then I'm just going to add some ribbon to the brim of the hat. I don't capture that in the video, but that's what I decided to do, so it actually matches the rest of the banner a lot better.
I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes. Even if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling down.
I'm going to go ahead and do that same technique on the pumpkins, and I'm just using orange acrylic paint that I have added water to.
Jumping from cliffs so high, trusting our wings to fly.
Next we're going to add a few embellishments onto the cats, so I'm just adding some googly eyes, and then on the witches' hats I'm going to go ahead and add that ribbon onto the brim.
I really wanna know if I will ever figure out where the road goes.
So the next part of our banner is going to have some beads, and I picked these beads up from Amazon, and they're just the unfinished wooden beads, and I'm using the same paints that I painted the ornaments with to paint the beads. So we have purple, black, and orange, and it's still that watered down paint because we want it to have the vintage stained look.
The sky is falling down.
So the last thing that we have to get ready for our banner is the ribbon, and I'm just cutting it to a certain size, and then I have the striped ribbon as well, and then some burlap that actually came from the Dollar Tree and these giant rolls for Christmas, and I just cut them up into strips. And so I have everything here ready to go on the banner. So I don't fast forward the banner until kind of the very end, so you can see sort of the process that I go through to put it together. I'm using twine from the Dollar Tree, and it was kind of hard to string the twine through the beads. I don't know why, but I was having some difficulty there. But once I finally put some hot glue on the very end of my twine and kind of glued that together, it helped a lot to get through the bead hole. So if you're going to recreate this, either use different twine or rope, or have something on the end that's going to be easy to get through those holes on the beads. So first I'm going to add an orange bead, and then I'm going to add a group of ribbon. So I'm using one strip of orange ribbon and one strip of striped ribbon, and I got this ribbon at Hobby Lobby, and it's just that like polyester ribbon. There's no wire in it or anything, and I really liked how the colors went together, because for me, I just think that the stripes give it the vintage feel. So after I add the ribbon, I'm going to go ahead and add a black bead, and then I'm going to add one of those pieces of burlap, and then I'm going to add the purple bead, and then I'm going to add some ribbon, and then I'm going to be ready to add an ornament. So the first ornament that I glued on was the cat, and I just used hot glue on the back of him and glued him straight to the twine. And then I'm going to start this process all over again. So I'm going to add that orange bead, and then I'm going to add the grouping of ribbon, and then I'm going to add the black bead, and then I'm going to add the burlap, and then I'm going to add the purple bead and add the ribbon again, and then I'll be ready for another ornament. So I want to thank you guys for watching today. If you're liking today's video, I would love it if you gave me a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below letting me know which one of the ornaments is your favorite. Mine is the cat. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I would love to have you join my community. So we're ready to add the pumpkin now onto the banner. So we're just going to do like the cat, and we're going to glue a piece of the twine onto the back of the pumpkin and attach it that way to our banner. Once we have our pumpkin glued on, we're going to just repeat the process again with the beads, the ribbon, and the burlap, and then we'll be ready to glue our hat on. So I didn't measure out any of the lengths for my ribbon or the burlap. I just kind of gave it an estimated guess at what I wanted it to look like. Because I wanted it to be vintage looking, I was okay with like the burlap fraying and it not being totally perfect because it's supposed to look older. So if you're wanting a more polished look or you don't like the idea of the burlap fraying, you could always replace that with something else or cut your burlap differently. I wanted it to look kind of that frayed old look, and that's why I was going the look I was going for. So we are ready to glue the hat on, and we're just going to do that same thing that we did with the pumpkin and the cat, and we're just going to put a little bit of glue on the back and glue our twine to the hat.
Friends tell me that I should move on and try and forget, but this is not another tragic love saga that dies in the end. The letter in my wallet, I'll keep it till we meet again. You should never doubt it's true. I am not forgotten. You're the one on my mind. And I could spend the winter too, as long as I am there with you. 'Cause you're the one.
So now we're ready to just keep repeating that same process with the other ornaments, and I think I end up using 3 cats, 2 pumpkins, and 2 hats.
You're the one on my mind. And I could spend the winter too, as long as I am there with you. 'Cause you're on my mind.
Here's the final look at the banner, and I just love it. I am so happy with the way it looks, and I think I have a totally vintage feel for the banner for my fireplace. So I hope you liked today's project. Make sure you check out the playlist in the description box below to see everyone's Pinterest inspired projects. And as always, wherever you are in your journey is a perfect place to start. Till next time.